Okay, this is for Phil out of California. I'm going to run through a couple of things here. I've already connected. You go to, once you open up Ham Radio Deluxe, your screen's going to look something like this, but I'm going to go into Tools, scroll down to Options, and Your Information is where you're going to put your GPS or your grid location so the thing knows where you're at. Okay, it's already set for Colorado, because that's where I am. And you see a little house right there, that's where I'm at. And when you first start this up, you're going to be over here somewhere until you put your location in. Stop position is going to be north. Refresh rate is 1 second. And let me just disconnect from it so I can show you the rest of it. A rotator, excuse me, is going to be item press. Now the COM port is kind of iffy. I don't understand it. My test cable comes up as COM port 3. Yesterday, whenever I checked Rick 629s, it was coming up COM 7. And this cable is coming up COM 8. I don't understand it, but it's working. So you go over here and you connect. And okay, it's connected. You can see the disconnect sign. We're pointing down there by the Gold Coast, down there where 1, 6, and a 5 is. And you move your mouse over to like, excuse me, New Zealand. And there's the control box. How about that? It even says tail twister on it, but this is one I've already got done. This is number 0028 of the series. It's a black case. It's got the LED light in it. And by the way, there is one in a little baggie tight underneath there. So, without any ado, I'll just show that I'm just going to point my mouse at New Zealand. I'm going to double click, and here's the proof. So it's going from Australia down to New Zealand. You might have to calibrate this one. It comes with information on where you get the calibration info. You have to go to the website and download the service manual. And that's about it on that. Wherever you point it, it'll go there. Now, the only thing is, I've got to look at my screen here. When you're pointing to New Zealand and you want to go to South America, this is what it does. It knows it has to go all the way around to hit South America, because South America's on the other side of south on the meter. See, it's going on the other side. That's my test rotator. It's turning. And it gets over there, it's going to stop. Same way, if you're pointing at South America and you want to talk to Australia, it's going to go all the way around. Somebody's calling me. Decline. Anyway, that's in a nutshell on the Ham Radio Deluxe Rotator program. And we'll go back to the rotor. It still works just like it did. It's turning counterclockwise. Now the lights do not work in the manual mode. That light right there, the red light, means the brake is released. Now the brake is set. And the calibration, you turn it wherever you want to go. Let's say you want to go west, hit the brake button. It does a little jigger jogger, zigzag. Tail twisters are notorious for sticking, so it does that little backstroke. And it'll get to where I turn the calibration control to, and it'll stop. The brake is still released. There. Now we'll go back the other way a little bit, and I'll hit the brake button, and you'll see the one light come on, then the other one. And that's that little backstroke. This is the point and shoot option. And once it stops and the brake sets, it'll watch the rotator this time. See it do its little backstroke. But there you go. I'll bring this with me to the celebration of life for Mr. World Radio Needle Bender 176 Mike, Orange County. Just perfect timing, huh? Get a text message. Okay, so the cable is working. I'll put the cable in a box and instructions on how I wire it and where to go to all the websites. I haven't got one of these papers out here with me, but this is the function test. This is how I adjust the calibration on them. But calibration needs to be checked on every rotator. So, and I don't have your rotator to adjust it. So, I'll walk you through that if I have to. Okay. I got a light blaring in here. So, but that's it. Get my other hand up here. We'll do another quick little deal. Here she goes. Okay. 7 minutes and 30 seconds. There you go. Thank you, sir.